Yes, working up over your head gets tiresome after a while. And this knife, this broad knife, is a 12-inch. And I've got to press on here with a little bit of force. Eventually your wrist is going to start getting sore. And you know, you don't necessarily have to use a 12-inch. They do have a broad knife that's 10 inches wide. You could try that one. Maybe you end up doing the 10-inch over your head, you know, and the 12-inch coming from the bottom up, let's say. You know, that could help. I just don't have a 10-inch. If I had a 10-inch right now, I'd use it. If that's too much for you, you could use an 8-inch, which is gonna look a little different. It's gonna look a little different than this one. It's gonna look like this one. This is a 6. If you get tired after a while, you need a little break. Instead of resting, just go ahead and use your 6-inch, knowing it's going to take you a little bit longer to do it with the 6. You know, this might give you some added time using your 6-inch for practice, let's say. You can do that. But if you're trying to save money, it gets to a certain point where you've got to break down and start investing in some tools. Don't just use a 6-inch the entire time, the entire project, because you saved $6 on a tool, you know, on having to get the broad knife. There's only so much you can do with a 6 and 8-inch before you have to graduate up to the 12-inch like this and the 10-inch. There's a right time to use a 6-inch and there's a right time not to use it. And the amount of money you're going to save by getting a 12-inch broad knife and a 10-inch broad knife is going to be way more than how much your valuable time is worth. Okay? I've already done around the edges with my 6-inch knife. Now I can just concentrate on this middle section here. I don't have to go all the way down to the base, worry about that, getting mud on the back side of this. I can just start coating this. Adding where I need it. Wipe that off. The important thing is to keep your blade clean before you wipe off. Okay, wipe it off. Grab some more, press on it. I see some more lines down here at the bottom, so I'll continue doing that. Now I can come up from the bottom if I need to. There it is. This is already drying up on top. I don't have to hit that. I already did that with the 6-inch. Yeah. Now let's see if I can, if I stand up and do it, I can only get up so far, and I gotta work from the top down. And I can do that. And the bottom up, add some. Now as I go, I'll just go sideways so I can do it all in one go. Don't have to worry about the top getting in my way or anything else, okay? There. Wow, that's looking nice. Ooh, I pressed too hard there. See, there was just a hair too much mud there, and as I let up, it went duh-duh-duh-duh-duh-duh-duh. And you can feel that, and sometimes if you can't see it, put your construction light on there. I saw some other ridges right there, and I just now got them off. Wow, it's pretty breezy outside today. I can just concentrate on this corner using my 6" here. You got to be careful of this plug. Whenever you're doing this, make sure you take your cover plates off. You've got to do that. Okay. In fact, I probably should get my 3". Hey, Dad. I'm doing a video.
Where you at?
I'm right here. Now I can use my 3" carefully around this. And that's how you can get around the plug nice and easy. Okay. Now I can transfer back to my 6" knife here.
6" 9".
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you think of the walls, Daddy-O?
Well,
Huh?
they look like they're almost done.
Yeah.
Did you do
At this point, because this is a 45, you might as well just do this. Then you can kind of touch that up all along there and know that you've got it nice and straight and clean.
Right there behind you, the right.
Okay, hold on.
To the right.
Now if you want to take a break from the 12" broad knife because your hand's getting a little sore, your finger's getting a little sore, you're not used to that, underneath the window here, you can use your 6". I've already coated the top edge, the bottom edge, and so now I can just do this middle area. It gives me a little bit of a break with that 12", and I can still get this done, okay? You don't want to take too many breaks and you're going to extend your day. You don't have to extend your day. I'm taking a break right now because I'm using the 6". Okay?
Yeah.
You work strategically and you're still going to get your project done. Gives you more practice with your knife. Now you can go from the top down, however you want, bottom up, whatever. Because we're doing the tight skim, we can use the 6", can't we? Yeah, we can. That's good. Here's the reason why I get these types of gloves. These are rubber on this side and airy on this side here. So do I have to leave them like this or throw them away or whatever? No. I'm all done. I'm just going to put them in the water, swish my gloves around, get all the mud off of them. And I can do this with the hose outside, but I just wanted to kind of show you.
Yeah.
You know, and these are ready to go for the next time I need to use these gloves. And I don't have to use these gloves next time for sheetrock mud or whatever. I can just use them for whatever I need, okay? These things last quite a while too. And they were, you know, look at the hardware store. Sometimes you can find them for $4 or $5. And in other areas of the hardware store, you can get them for about $10. So look around and get them, let them dry off like this. And they're good to go. Yeah, I was in a catch-22 this time. I did not use any plastic down on the floor or my my usual craft paper. I use that for just about everything. But I was in somebody's kitchen, my aunt's kitchen, and every day when I got done, I had to put everything back away as I found it. And so had I have used craft paper, I would have had to have taken it up each day, put it back down, and all that. And you know, I didn't get a whole lot on this floor, but when you get done, make sure you clean up after yourself. Okay, the idea is that you want it to look like you were never there.
Oh.
Well, here it is, 4:30, and I'm done. Mr. Inspector, what do you think? Did I do an okay job?
Yeah, you're finished.
Huh? I'm finished. Yeah, he wants to go home. That's why I'm finished. But I've got it all, and I'm letting it dry now. This is going to be spray textured in a few days. I'm probably going to come back in the morning just to double check any little bits to see if I need to do anything else. I'll wipe down, clean off the windows, wipe the counters off, and wipe up next to the edge of the cabinets and all that. I really don't want to do that right now because the mud is still drying on the walls. And this area really came out nice too. But see, I've got some mud all the way along the edge of the cabinet, and I'll wipe that all off tomorrow with a sponge and a little rag, you know, putty knife, whatever I have to do. I can clean up around this edge here, along here. I don't want to say I'm 100% done yet. I'm 99% done. I've cleaned off the bits and pieces. I got the mud down on the linoleum, and I was pretty careful too. But all it takes is you to get a little bit of mud on the bottom of your foot, and boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, all over. You get it all over the place. That's one drawback without putting anything down. But you know, I was careful. I wiped off the floor, and it doesn't even look like I was here, does it? Okay. I got a little bit more stuff to clean up, and then I'm ready to go. Well, I did an honest day's worth of work, let me tell you. Well, that's all I have for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.